What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be walking through the new 3.6 update to the Helix software with my HX Stomp. As always, if you like this video, subscribe and give the video a like. It really helps me out and helps the channel out. And let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you'd like to see more of from me. For gear today, I'm going to be using my Fender road-worn Tele, because since I don't really know what I'm getting into with these, I figured everybody knows what a Tele sounds like, so it should be pretty easy. I am running through my whole board into the Stomp and then straight into Ableton. I'll let you know as I'm turning different pedals on to see how it plays with the amps that we're going to be trying today in the Helix. So let's dive in. We're going to start with the Grammatico GSG, which is one of the two new guitar amps that they added in this update. After reading the description of the amp and looking at a lot of the controls, it seems very Dumble-esque in the way it's made and a lot of things it's going for. I'm sure you could look up more info on this amp and the specifics, but I'm just going to kind of run through my initial impressions of how it sounds in addition to some of the cabs that we got in here. So I just picked one of the new cabs that's in here. I picked the 112 Open Cream, which, double check, is a custom 112 open back cabinet with a cream back in it. So I have a cream back in a 112 open back, so this is a sound that I actually am pretty familiar with. So for me, we're going to put on a 160 ribbon, which is a Bear Dynamic M160 emulation, and I'm going to put it pretty much right in the middle and back, let's say back just a little bit. That's where I would put that mic when I use it on my guitar amps, so again, I know what that sounds like. You'll see I do have the effects loop in here because on my Stomp I have the timeline in the effects loop. So just to keep that working, I have put that in here for this preset. So let's look at the amp. So this is the Grammatico GSG, just as it loads up. Nothing else changed. That sounds cool. So let's start to mess with some stuff and see what we can get. It does seem a little tubby to me. Volume. Cool. So we have this overdrive level and overdrive drive. So let's hear what that sounds like. Oh, it'd help if I turn it on. Okay, let's back that up. So let's hear what the overdrive sounds like. Not for me, but that's cool. Some mid-switch do. So that's like a nice upper mid boost, which if you were doing some stuff with different gain sounds might be cool. So here's with it off, with me turning the Dude on, the Dude pedal on. we have this jazz and rock mode, which I know greatly changes the way the mid-range of this amp's going to react. So they say in the manual that settings will not translate between the two modes. So knowing that, I'm just going to switch and we'll hear what it sounds like. This is with the rock mode and jazz mode. So off the bat, way quieter. So let's just start with bringing that up, bring that down a little bit. So if I wanted to play actual jazz with it, I would not set it like that, that's for sure. Cool, so I can do the jazz thing, whether or not it really means jazz. Definitely a lot brighter, a lot more presence in the sound. If I add the GTO to that. Outside of it has the normal extra features down here that all the amps do. For now, I'm not going to mess with that. You can do that, and it's more feel stuff. It has this bright switch. Here's with the bright switch off. In the middle. And all the way. Honestly, I'd be interested to hear how that sounds with the rock side. This. Get us back a little bit to where we were with that. That's cool. That's a nice sounding amp. We'll see how that stacks up to some of the stuff that I normally use, like the Princeton model, and I like the Ventro model a lot as well. So I might sprinkle this in a little bit here and there. The other new amp they added is the Elmsley. So let me find that guy in here. Okay, so cool. I'm not going to change anything about the cab. We're just going to hear it straight in. So this is what we sound like. That's cool. Let me master it down just a little bit. See what happens if we do that. What is this NFB feature? Negative feedback. that's a really cool sounding amp. That's cool. Sound. Things maybe a little cleaner. Probably have too much delay on to do that, but that's fine. That's cool. So those are the two new amps that they added in the 3.6 update, which are both really interesting. I'm going to change around some stuff in the preset and throw on some of the new effects that we got in this update. We'll hear how those sound. Alright, so coming back, I switched the amp for a Princeton, the US Princess model in here, and dial it in the way I like it. So I know how this sounds and I'm used to this sound. So nice and clean. And we're going to hear what the Dark Dove Fuzz sounds like. Just going straight into that with nothing changed. This game a little bit. That sounds pretty great. That's definitely better than most of the other fuzzes in the Stomp or in the Helix. So super usable, sounds really awesome. So use that for all your big muff style sounds that you're going for. The last effect that they added is the triple rotary, which honestly I'm not going to demo. I'm not a big rotary guy, and I don't really know how to use it to do it justice. So go check out some other demos for that if that's what you're looking for. Alright, so that's all the things that I'm going to look at with the new update to the Helix. As always, I think Line 6 is doing a great job with the stuff that they're adding and the new content that they're giving out to all the Helix users like myself who, no matter how they're using it, are really doing a lot to make their products worth buying, I think. So, thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. And let me know what kind of Helix stuff you're using down in the comments. Appreciate it.